Alright, so today we're going to talk about 4.1, graphing and writing inequality notes. Alright, so in inequality, these are the symbols that get used. What you've been doing in chapter 3 was equations. They had the equal sign, so equations have equal signs, while inequalities have one of these symbols. So it either has a less than, okay, a less than, fewer than. These are just words that can mean this, okay? So if you see the words is less than, you would use this symbol, or if you see is fewer than, you would use this symbol. This is greater than, so if you see greater than, or if you see more than, this symbol is less than or equal to, because that little line underneath means that it can be equal to, is at most, is no more than, and then the last one is greater than or equal to, is at least, is no less than. So those are the different wording that we will kind of use and we need to know in order to use one of these symbols. Alright, so now to apply what we have learned. A number t, so t, right, we box t up, is less than or equal to 5. So less than or equal to, that means 8 than 5. So these are what I'm looking at, t and 5. T has to be less than or equal to 5. So if I think of 3, is 3 less than or equal to 5? Yes, right? So we want the alligator. The alligator always wants to eat the bigger thing. So you should know from the previous page or previous slide, okay, that we are going to go for the bigger number. So less than or equal to is also that symbol. Okay, a number g subtracted from 6. Okay, so g subtracted from 6 is no more than 3/4. So that would be 6 minus g is no more than 3/4. So no more than. Can it be 3/4? Yeah, it can be 3/4, so it has that equal sign. Can it be less than 3/4? Yeah, because 5 is less, or 0 is less than 3/4, right? So we want to eat the 3/4 because it's no more than 3/4. Okay, tell whether the given value is a solution of the inequality. So all you're doing is plugging in. So this is r equals 8. So I'm plugging 8 minus 3. Less than or equal to 9. 8 minus 3 is 5. Is 5 less than or equal to 9? Yes. So my answer is yes. Moving on. So now I have 4 times h, which h is negative 5. So negative 5 is greater than negative 12. 4 times 5 is 20. Negative times a positive is a negative. Is negative 20 greater than negative 12? No, right? Because negative 12 is closer to 0, so it would be bigger since they're negative. Okay, graph the inequality on a number line. So if you have this sign or this sign, that means it does not include the number it is talking about, so it's an open circle. If you have this sign with the equal sign or this sign with the equal sign, it is a closed circle because it includes that number. That number is included, okay? So you can do it this way. So I can go, so I'm going to put negative 1 in the middle because that's where we're going. Negative 2, negative 3, negative 4, 0, 1, 2. Okay, since this is my sign, it would be an open circle and negative 1. Now, there's a couple ways of deciding which way your arrow goes. One way is I pick a number from over here. So I pick a number from over here. Oops. So I'm going to pick 2. Is 2 greater than negative 1? Yes, right? So this is a yes. Okay. Then if I pick one over here, is negative 2 greater than negative 1? No. Right? It's not greater than negative 1, so we go towards our neck. Yes. So our arrow would go that way. Okay, so our arrow would go towards our yes, and it would go on forever, because now if you pick 5, 5 is greater than negative 1. Any number on that side of negative 1 is going to make this problem true, okay? Another way of thinking of this, okay, this only works if the variable is on the left side of the inequality. So y is on the left side of the inequality. You can use this as your, so using that as your arrow, you would go this way with your arrow. Okay, let's go ahead and try the next one. So 2.5. So we don't count by halves on a number line. So what you can do is we're going to put 2 here, and then we know 2 is in between. 2.5 is in between 2 and 3. So I put 3 here because half would be in the middle, and then we put 1 here. Okay, and then it is closed circle since that equal sign is there, and D is on the left. So since D is on the left, we can go and we can make, since this is what it is, D is on the left, so we can make the arrow, and it would go this way. If you do not like that way, what you can do is you can pick 3. So I'm going to pick 3 because it's on this side of that dot. So I'm going to do 3 is less than or equal to 2.5. Is that true? No. So this would be, then I'd have to go the other way, okay? There's 2 different ways of doing it. But the biggest thing is make sure the variable is on the left. If the variable is on the right of that inequality sign, it changes. Alright, so 3 3/4, so I'm going to put 3 here and then 4. So we're in 4 sections, right, because 3/4. So I'm going to count over 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and I'm going to put my next whole number, which is 4. Okay, 3 3/4 should be going right here. It's a closed circle because of the line underneath it. And then we can use the arrow rule if we would like, since it is on the left. This variable is on the left, so it should go this way. Let's go ahead and check 4. Is 4 greater than or equal to 3 3/4? Yes, right? So yes, this does work, and it does go that way. Alright, number 8. Same thing. So we're going to put 9. I'm just going to put here 10, 11, 12, 8, 7, 6. Alright, 9. There is no equal or that line underneath, so 9 is going to have an open circle on it. Then we can use our arrow rule if we want, because that P is on the left, so the arrow should go this way. Let's go ahead and check that. So I'm going to pick a number on this side. Let's pick 6. Is 6 less than 9? Yes, so it would go this way. If you pick something over here, 10 is less than 9, it would be no. So it would not go that way, okay? So there's 2 different ways of doing it. As long as the variable is on the left, you can use the arrow rule. If not, you need to check which way it would go. You have at most 30 games on your smartphone. Write an inequality that represents this situation. So this is how many games how many games you have on your phone, okay? So you have at most 30. So can you have 30? Yeah, because at most you can have 30, so it has the equal sign. But at most means that 30 has to be the biggest. So my alligator is going to eat the biggest number, which would be 30. Okay, this is 4.1 notes for you. Thank you.